Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's Rachel and Ambra, and I'm so excited to have her here with me tonight, trying something new. Ambra's actually like across, not the country people, but like the other side of the world. So we had to find a time, right? Like when we coach, it's like, I don't know, like in the middle of the night for her or something. I don't know. She's an amazing, incredible client. She's an incredible woman. I mean, like the fact that she literally is like so committed to her business that she's willing to like literally midnight, guys. So anyone who tells me they don't have time, fuck that shit. That is bullshit, man. If you want to make it work, you make it work. So Ambra, before we like kind of talk about our work together, tell them first where you are, who you help, because maybe someone's watching and they might need you. But give them all the goods.
Hi everyone, I'm Ambra. I'm all the way from sunny Singapore. Like it's literally sunny, it's 8 a.m. And I am a breakup and relationships coach. So I help high achieving women who are anxious, insecure, and clingy in their relationships go from that to being the most confident, secure self in their relationships so that their relationships can thrive just like their career.
I absolutely love it because I mean, let's be honest, people, who has not been through a breakup and then keeps recreating the same shit over and over. And why not save yourself a lot of aggravation, a lot of frustration, and time, energy, money, let's be real, all of it, and learn from it and heal, like you said, like really, well, we both know the relationship with yourself. So you actually attract like that person who's like right for you.
Yes, 1000%.
Oh, I love it.
I do.
I love it. So, Ambra, tell them a little bit about some of the challenges you were facing before we worked together.
Yeah, I feel like I came to Rachel because I would have these like massive messages from my clients. And I would just feel so overwhelmed. Like there are so many things that, I want to talk about, and I would just look at that and be like, how do I navigate this? This is all so, I was just spiraling and overwhelmed, and I felt like I just needed someone to point me in the right direction. And yeah, so I feel like that was where I was at. I was not really, I would say in those moments, obviously that was self-doubt, so I think those are the main things, like overwhelm and self-doubt.
Yes. And I want everyone to hear, obviously, I'm pretty sure I've told Ambra this, but like, it's so normal, right? Because like certifications provide us with, there's so many great certifications out there. So I'm not going to talk down to any of them. I've done some really great ones, but a lot of them don't teach you, like, you get like the foundation, right? But then what happens, and it is so common for a client to come with like literally 5 pages of thoughts, right? Like 5 pages of like circumstances and situations and just stuff. And then it's like, of course our brain is going to go into a little bit of fight or flight, a little bit of overwhelm, like, oh my God, how do I help this person? It just feels like so much. It feels so heavy. And and so that's what our work was, right? Is learning how to, I call it the problem decoder. So like being able to look at all the problems, zone out, right? To then zone in. So Ambra, what was the results like of us working together and helping you kind of grow your, like, I want to say your confidence, because like, I think you're already a pretty confident coach. I think you're already an amazing coach, but like to really help like ground you in the ability to like really tap in and trust in yourself and that you know your shit.
Yeah, I think like, honestly, first off, like the coaching sessions were amazing. At the end of the day, like she would just ask me simple questions like, what are the patterns? What are you noticing? And then, by just asking such a simple question, I was just able to see things. I was able actually like take a step back and be like, okay, I don't need to be overwhelmed by everything. I can just look at a couple of things. And then from there, it kind of gave me that trust. Like, look, I don't need to like fall into the whole client story, right? They can just share everything, and it's it's my job to take that step back and pick out the patterns. And just that simple like word of advice that she gave me just stuck with me. And Rachel, you're gonna love this. I've not even told her this. I offer a messaging coaching, like in between sessions, right? I think some clients do Voxer coaching, whatever. I use WhatsApp. And I would spiral and overwhelm. And what used to take me an hour, can you not love? 15 minutes yesterday. Yeah, so good.
Yes. Okay. So this is clearly like, this is what we want, right? Because otherwise what happens is like, I don't know about you, Ambra, but I know I've heard it from other clients. I know I used to feel this way, but it would be like, almost like as much as we wanted more clients and we wanted to fill our program or our whole container, it's like, there's this like resistance because we want it, but then we feel so drained by the current clients that we're like, we start spiraling like, oh my God, how am I going to have the energy? How am I going to have the capacity to hold more? Like we want, like maybe we want it and we don't want it. Right. And it's like, so that kind of tug, the universe, like the energy is like a mismatch. So then of course we're struggling with like, why am I not creating more clients? But
oh my God,
you shorten that timeline to only 15 minutes, then you're like, okay, I can totally handle all the clients.
Oh my God, can I just piggyback on what you said? Yes,
of course.
Right, like if you want to grow in your coaching business, like you need to have the energetic availability. It's like, yes, you want, but like the universe will only give you what you're handling. And it's like, oh my God, you can't handle all these clients. It's like, of course, I'm not going to create that. And I was listening to something and like the universe really wants you to thrive. And so if it gives you all these like clients, now I'm like, oh my God, like I can handle, like if someone, I feel like I've gotten so good at like managing my thoughts, managing my feelings of overwhelm, that if like 10 clients came in this month, I'd be like, yes, I have that like capacity. Oh, I swear, like I have that capacity to deal with them. And yeah, it's not about like never feeling overwhelmed, but you know, it's just about, okay, breathing through, taking a step back. Like she said, she taught me like, look at the patterns and then that's it. And so like my replies used to be so long, now they're like so concise. And my clients just replying me like, oh my God, Ambra, I love this perspective. This is amazing. And let me tell you, like she walks the talk. So is it walks the talk? Whatever. Talks the walk.
I'm so glad I mutilate all those things. So that was perfect.
There was this one time, Rachel, she is like just as dedicated to her craft. So she was having a sore throat and she couldn't speak. And I was like, Rachel, I really need your help. And so we were both committed. I was like, I'm going to be there at 12. She's like, I'm going to be there even though I can't talk. And like, she literally just typed like maximum like 10 questions. It was like just max, like super simple. And I just got everything I need. And I feel like as coaches, we tend to think that, you know, we got to ask them super complex questions and explain concepts all the time, but that's not always necessary. We don't always have to teach. And like she really highlighted the power of asking powerful questions. And in those moments, because she wasn't able to talk, what I realized is the power of silence, right? Just asking a few questions, letting the client really think. And there we go.
Oh my God, that was such an amazing experience. I have to be honest, and I told Ambra, like I had never done a coaching call without my voice. I've lost my voice before, but I've never done one. I've always just canceled. But I think it was going on like day 5, and I was like, fuck this. I was like, felt okay. I just couldn't talk still. And it was awesome. It was like, such a great experience for me too, to see that, oh wait, even if you don't have your voice, you can make it work. Like you can type. And I love that holding space, that was that experience for you, because I think even for me too, it was like, it reminded me of the value of just holding space for another human and how powerful it gets to be. Yeah, that was pretty cool for me too, Ambra. I'm not gonna lie. First.
Yeah, we talked about how this was such an amazing experience, and just like honestly, like having a coach, like I mean, whoever's listening to this, you're a coach, we're a coach, like love being coached. Like it's the best thing ever. And yeah.
I love it. So Ambra, I know, because I know that recently you've had like some amazing celebrations, because I'm all about the celebrations. Anyone who's ever worked with me knows like that is like something I definitely took me a while to practice myself, but now I do, and I really encourage everyone. So since like, you know, like for you right now, what is like some things that like, would you say tangible or intangible that have happened for you?
One, right, what we said, like when they send me these long messages, again, like I don't go, like my first thought process is not to spiral into overwhelm, which I kid you not, you guys, is something that happened to me all the time. Like, and I'm like,
so good.
I'm so much more calm. I'm like, I've got this. And the time in which it takes for me to reply messages is like massively shorten, and just like I end up like once I'm done replying to my clients and all these messages, like I feel okay. Like I'm not like, that took the life out of me, like I need a half an hour break. Like I'm good, I'm ready. I'm like, great, I'm an amazing coach, let's fucking go. Who's next? Like what's next on my to-do list?
Oh my God, I love that. I'm an amazing coach. Let's fucking go. What's next? That is what every coach, like seriously, whoever's listening right now, if you're a coach, that is exactly what you need to embody to like literally like not just create results for yourself, but like create results, help your clients create results. So Ambra, like what is like something, and I forgot to tell you that I was going to ask you this, so I'm totally throwing her off here, but what is like something that one of your clients has been able to create from working with you that you believe is because of the power of coaching?
Oh my goodness. So
I love sharing stories of transformation. So I'm like, wait, I forgot to tell her I wanted to ask that, but I'm going to ask it right now.
Oh, wow. So many things. Like, I mean, like I was just interviewing a client last night, and she was saying like, it was before working with me, she was never able to like communicate like in a relationship. Like it was so hard to be open and honest with her feelings. Like she never knew how to spend time alone. She was like super clingy, like she needed constant reassurance, and now she's like, I'm so secure, I love myself, and you know, like even if my partner leaves, I know I'm gonna be okay. Like she feels so safe in her relationships. Like it's incredible. She's like, I no longer need that. Like I don't need my partner to do all the things for me to feel a certain way. Like she really embodied like this level of like security. And now like she's like my relationships is transforming in a way that like I just can't even imagine. Like we used to like shout at one another. Now we'll be like, okay, we're angry, we'll take some space, we'll come back together, and just communicating so beautifully. Like, you know, like I get to witness people have an amazing relationship with themselves first off, and then that translates into their relationship, and it's just been magnifique. Like,
oh so my good. God, I love that. And it's like so beautiful because, right, like let's be real, like humans, like, no, you need a partner, no, but like it can be very fulfilling when the relationship is healthy and balanced. And you nailed it, like, right, we have to feel that from within to be able to have a relationship like that. Is so amazing. And like she said, whether it work, like her relationship works out or not, she still has herself, which, like, let's be real, right, like the one person you're gonna have with you until the day you die, right, is you.
Yeah.
So you might as well have a good relationship with you.
Yeah. And I was just kind of like drawing the parallel between like this work and the work that you do. It's like just in my brain, and then I lost it as you were talking. But it was like you show up for yourself first, you work on yourself first, and then like that, like the relationship that you have with your clients will just naturally improve. Like, I don't know, less resistance, less whatever, because you are so balanced internally, right?
So the same thing, absolutely.
Yeah.
Same thing whether you're attracting like a client, right? Same thing whether you're attracting a business partnership, same thing whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship. It's the same thing.
Yeah. when you are in a disempowered state and you're like, oh my God, like you're looking like you're not grounded in your skills. You're looking for your client to validate what you're saying, right? You'd be like, oh, this question lands, right? Like, no.
No, it doesn't. And that's okay. Like not everything's going to, right?
Yeah. So yeah, like, I mean, look, like I think the work that I do on my own, and like, you've gotta like come in, get coached by her, but then also spend a lot of time doing your inner work. That's so important.
150% agree. We go first. And like, yes, like lots of good stuff happens like in that hour or whatever, but the truth is that you take that and you practice it on yourself and you apply it and you do those 1 degree shifts and you keep doing it. And that's how it becomes second nature. It's like, I was like, did a post about this recently, and actually I think, I don't remember if we talked about it, but my daughter is 15, has a driver's permit. Actually, today we went for our very first drive. And it's like, was it like, we went like, 5, maybe 10 miles per hour. But like, is it going to be smooth? No, it's going to be like a little jolty. But like, if she only did it the once and then doesn't practice again, it's always going to be that way. But if she keeps doing it, eventually it's going to start to become easier and easier, and eventually it does become second nature.
Yes.
Anyways, that's what it's about, right?
Yeah, like I love what you said, like, and you guys listen, like take on Rachel's coaching, like even if it's something like so simple, like what are the patterns, like I listened and I was like, oh, we had another powerful session about owning and speaking your truth.
Yes.
That was so great. You guys, like this is, I love coaching, like just apply everything that you learn. Like it really, like, oh, I cannot, like I used to, I can't even, like just apply the coaching. Just apply the coaching. These simple shifts, like it will transform. Like, maybe looking back, all these things have really helped, right? Like just speaking my truth, being my bold self, trusting my voice, trusting my thoughts, trusting my intuition. So good. So good.
Yes, it's all there for you.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Oh, so good. I love you, Ambra. So tell them a little bit about, if someone was on the fence right now and they're like, I don't know, like I've invested in this program, because some people think, oh, well, I've already done certification, or I've already done, this program or that program. What would you say to them? Stop!
Shut up! Apply now! What is this bull, like nonsense? Absolute nonsense. First off, I have a degree in psychology. I have like 5 certifications, you guys, 5 certifications. And like, it's just like she said, like there's no manual exactly what to say to your clients. And so like, you need to build that like self-confidence within you to coach, because there's no script for this, right? And like just the work that she's gonna teach is gonna help you like build like your own style. And it's so like, I just like, if you're watching this, you're meant to do this. Like you're so literally watching like an interview, like right now, if you didn't feel like this is a match for you, like Rachel has a heart of gold, like she really speaks her truth, and like you are gonna walk away from this program like just feeling like so confident, and like it's just one of the best investments that you'll do. Like I kid you not, like why like when you started asking me that question, I was like, why are you, whoever's listening here, even on the fence? Let's fucking go. It's gonna help you like build your confidence as a coach. And then like she said, right, once you feel more confident, the universe will be like, oh my god, she's ready for more clients. The clients will just flow in. Like I've been doing a lot of work, and like literally like in 2 weeks, like I've had like four inquiries just because I've just done like this work, and it's so powerful. So it's not going to only help you like coach your current clients, but your future clients. And here's the thing, like I think a lot of times we spend so much time working on marketing, right? And we focus on hiring business coaches, but you need to hire like someone to coach you on your coaching skills. Because at the end of the day, when the clients come in, right, like you need to like love your existing clients as much as you love your potential clients.
Yes, thank you. Preach it, Ambra. Like, it's so true. Like, we're all, and hey, we both have a business coach, so we're not saying don't, but the thing is, if you don't feel confident or confident yet as a coach, there's like a gap there, right? There's like the confident, and then once you feel confident, it's growing your confidence. They're not the same thing. Then all the marketing is not going to do you any good because your energy is off. And hey, anybody knows me a little woo, but energy is a real thing, people. And if you're not an energetic match, that is why they're not coming.
Yes.
Bingo. That's it. That's the magic elixir formula that you're missing.
Yeah, it really is that self-confidence. Like when you witness like yourself like up leveling your own coaching, right? Like you start to believe in yourself, in your offer.
Yes.
And so you're gonna speak so powerfully. You're gonna be like, listen, everybody, like when you're like on your IG list, like you need to join this, you know? Like you'll be like, everyone needs this, because you'll have such level of deep belief in yourself. So like, yes. This is so interlinked, guys. Like this, so important.
Yes, 100% agree. Belief in yourself is step one. And you gotta have it. You gotta have it. And you gotta put in the work to get it, right? Ambra is definitely an example of what happens when you put in that work, when you invest in yourself and you're dedicated. I mean, just in the last couple of weeks, I mean, they're like flocking at her, people. And it's because of the shift in her energy. It's the shift in her belief. It's her, like, you know, some of the things that she's been working on, like, you know, speaking the truth, not just speaking her truth, but like when her clients come to her, not sugarcoating shit anymore, but calling them out on their shit, because that's their growth. And I know that's one of the scariest things as a coach. So you gotta do this work.
Can I just, before you guys, like if you have like difficulties like speaking your truth, and that's something you want to work on, do it. Because I literally had, like I said, I had a client interview, and what she said, I was like, what was the best thing about working with me? The tough love you gave me every single week.
Yes. Yes. And the irony, right, is like, Ambra, and because I know you were in this place, I've been in this place before, that fear of giving the tough love. And then the irony is when you do your testimonials or client spotlights, they're all going to tell you how appreciative they are of it. So it's like, just ground yourself in that you can do it. And it's of such high value for your clients.
100%.
Oh, okay, Ambra, thank you so much for coming live with me tonight. I know it's morning your time. You are incredible, amazing. Anybody who gets to work with you is seriously the luckiest person ever. People, if you're listening and you are going through a breakup, went through a breakup, wanting to understand why you keep attracting the same shitty ass men, if you're a woman or man, I guess it doesn't matter, then you've got to reach out to Ambra, because she's like such an expert in it. And if you're listening and you want some of this contagious, amazing energy, and you really want to step into being that masterful coach, you've got to apply and sign up and join the Live Your Dharma Coaching Certification. It's not like any other certification out there. Trust me, we laugh, we dance, we do all sorts of crazy shit on our calls. Ask anyone who's in it, you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? And we have a really great time while we do all the work. So I'm going to leave you all tonight. I'm going to leave Ambra's information. So if anybody wants it, I 100% will connect you. And if you have any questions about the certification, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Apply, you guys. I can say.
Thank you, Ambra.
Thank you.